watching the world. I don't say exactly where yet.
I'm excited to get the second episode. Yeah, we're paying, but if it means keeping will speak to me, it's got to be the Troy. What do you mean?
The Guys Huddle.
I mean, he. No, Ryan's done this time.
He didn't add the sound bar.
No, I didn't. They never heard anything. No, Ryan's done this time. They heard me now. No audio. Okay, well, sorry, we're gonna redo that.
Hit the yellow button. Hit the yellow. Hit the yellow button.
We want to. The first thing we want to talk about today is our official sponsor.
No intro now.
Yeah, they don't even know who we are. No. We're gonna skip the intros today. For those of you who don't know, this is Harry Potter.
And Rikishi.
Back from suspension. So, without further ado, we're gonna go over some stuff here real quick. The Green Olive, as I had pulled up here before, I'm gonna pull it back up for you guys, is the official sponsor of the Guys Huddle podcast. Make sure you go check them out on Monday night. They got the Monday night football games that's going to be on, also as well with Sunday night. They got some great pizza. If you're going to get the wings, I suggest getting the garlic parmesan wings. Best ranch in Grant County. You don't want to miss
pork nachos.
So make sure you go check it out. It's a great crowd to be around. Great owners, amazing people. They do a lot for the community. This is going to be a debate special here. We only got 3 of us today, so we got a guest coming in a little bit later. So we're going to go ahead and get started. For those of you who don't know,
the second time.
First debate topic is, do the New York Jets have to win a Super Bowl for this season to be a success?
He said those for those who don't know, and then gave the topic. I didn't know the topic till 30 seconds ago. You get to go first, Ryan.
Yeah, your topics. You have the longest to think about them. Me and Trey are unfair.
No, I just know his answer. That's why I want him to go first.
I think as far as success goes, Aaron Rodgers has already been to the NFC Championship game multiple times. He hasn't ever been to the AFC Championship game. But I think it's a failure for him if he doesn't make it to the Super Bowl. Not so much for the team because the team hasn't made it there in a while. I'm not sure when the last time they played in the AFC Championship game. Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, Mark.
That's what I was thinking. So as far as the
starter above
team,
Lamar.
I was about to say that. But it seemed like they did go out and get a lot of people for Aaron Rodgers to get there, and they gave up a lot to get him. So I'm gonna have to say if they don't at least make it to the Super Bowl, I think it's a bust. I know you don't agree with that, Trey, but I'll let you go ahead there, Trey.
I don't think if that's the case, everybody wants to win a Super Bowl. So that means if you don't, everybody loses. That means nobody had a successful season.
I mean, not necessarily.
That means if the Jags don't win the Super Bowl, they had an unsuccessful season.
He said so. The Jets literally gave up a lot and went and got a lot just for Aaron Rodgers.
That's why they don't have him on a 1-year deal.
They got him on a 2.
Not one.
Right.
Dalvin Cook on a 1-year deal might be a failure for him if he don't make the Super Bowl. But
he played for the Vikings his whole life. So
if he makes the championship game.
Step up either way.
Aaron Rodgers made it to a bunch of NFC championship games. Now it's time to make it, cement his legacy as the best.
Win a Super Bowl in AFC and NFC.
No, I'm just talking about go to an AFC championship and lose, make history.
While we're talking about that, give me 1 second. We got having some technical difficulties here.
All right. This guy.
All right, and we're back.
Technical difficulty.
Ryan's blood was boiling a little bit. We had to chill him out for a second. I don't know. I just feel like when you give up that much and you go get that much.
What'd they give up?
That's what I was about to say. A few picks for Mr. Rogers, I would say. Would you not?
What do they need the picks for?
They have Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
they have Zach Wilson. I'm not saying he's great, but they have a backup.
A couple years under Aaron Rodgers, anything is possible. That's Jordan Love.
Yeah, it's Jordan Love in like 6 months.
So are you guys both on saying that it won't be a bust?
Mm-mm. I don't think you can say if we don't make the Super Bowl, we fucking sucked this year.
I just meant for the price you paid for everything. For Aaron Rodgers, yes. The Jets, no. Okay. That's reason being the Jets haven't been in the AFC Championship in over 10 years. Aaron Rodgers has at least been in an NFC Championship for like the last 3 years in a row. Yeah. So if he doesn't get over that hump, I feel like it's a failure for him. But if the Jets don't get over the hump, they're not going to be so upset about it. Right. They'll try to play both ends there. I mean, I'd like to see Aaron Rodgers make it to the Super Bowl, but it's not at the Ravens' cost. We understand. No, definitely not at the Ravens' cost. We don't want that.
So who does that mean you lose to?
I don't know. The Browns.
Yeah,
probably somebody fucking stupid.
They missed the playoffs because Lamar misses 9 weeks.
The 8 and I am so ready for this 8 and 9 Colts to be over with. The whole Lamar thing.
I hope Lamar has a full healthy season and just sucks the whole time.
Yeah. He said, yeah.
Yeah.
You look like him having a full healthy season and just having him suck. Next
What's that look like?
Next debate topic we have. Asking for a friend. Does JT play at all this season? If so, when does he play?
Not the first 4 weeks.
Thanks.
Maybe week 5.
That's where I was going. We're gonna start with Big Timmy. It's gonna be. We just talked about this last night. I done told you. It's gonna be just like Lamar's situation. The only problem is we got started a little late on Lamar's situation. He's gonna not play for a few games, except for Lamar's was in the playoffs where he decided to not play a few games. So that's the only difference there. He's going to not play for a few games, and he's going to realize, oh, I'm not going to be able to stand on this PUP list all year, or they're going to suspend me. And then I'm still going to owe them all this money. So guess what I should probably do? Get my ass on the field and play. The thing is he just re-signed a 1-year deal. It's not like he's on his rookie contract, so he had an extension, like a 1-year deal. If he didn't want to play for the Colts, maybe he should have not signed the 1-year deal. It's not like he's stuck for obsessive.
And it's like, yeah, like next year's contract year, buddy. What are you gonna do? Sit out
and then not get anything you want?
Yeah, and then what? Oh, 3 years ago, I was a dog.
Yeah.
Sign me. Well, Dalvin Cook was a dog last year when he played, so he had trouble getting signed.
And Zeke had trouble getting signed too.
And
Saquon.
Zeke ain't been a dog in a while.
No.
Zeke's been a pup.
I see him taking a Saquon
I definitely
deal.
think he plays. I don't think it goes.
Doesn't
He
go more
has
past
to
week
play.
4. It doesn't go. I was gonna say it doesn't go more than 4 weeks.
I drafted him, so like I'm kind of upset right now. Just because I figured they were gonna get it done. It was gonna be one of those like wait till playing chicken, moments. Like wait till the last second, see who folds first. But Colts did not fold.
Bro, I got no running backs in my draft. I went no running back with him, and I drafted Jahmyr Gibbs as
Listen,
my
that's
highest running
honestly
back in,
not
like,
the
pick 4 or
craziest
5.
thing to do, though.
Bro, my no running back league is insane. Let me tell you, I didn't draft a running back till like the 7th round, and I have Alvin Kamara. I grabbed Buddy that start Jamal Williams until Alvin Kamara comes back. It's nice. It's healthy over there. James Conner, who's going to be a horse. Grabbed Rashad White. The little
Talk about your fantasy team.
yeah, I drafted no running backs till like the 6th, 7th round, and I got a squad.
I had the best fantasy team, not in that league, but in general that I think anybody's drafted this year out of us.
If I had a stronger quarterback in my league,
You know which league I'm talking about, right?
the one you got number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the
Brian's
Does it
over there
top it?
looking at his JT replacements.
Oh, no, I mean, I need to be. I really need to be. I got about a week to figure it out.
bro? You know it's crazy.
I think JT plays after week 4. I think they find a way to get something done. I don't think he sits out the whole season. I don't think he pulls a Le'Veon Bell.
I was just showing my fantasy team.
Le'Veon Bell was a little older when he did it too. That'd be real sad to do it right now.
In your career,
Mm-hmm.
over how much money?
Game over, dude.
Over one contract.
Didn't even really get to see your second one, honestly. So we're all pretty much on the same page there. He's gonna play after week 4. He's gotta.
Yeah, he has to play this season.
If Dak doesn't take the playoffs or the Cowboys,
The playoffs to the Cowboys. That's about what you have to do.
Yeah.
if Dak doesn't take the Cowboys on a deep playoff run, is it over for him in Dallas with Trey Lance?
Yes.
Traded there.
Yeah, maybe not a deep.
I need a yes and an explanation.
I think he gets
Why?
injured week 6. Trey Lance comes in, goes crazy, and plays the 49ers in the NFC Championship.
Oh, I like that take, Big Timmy. I like that.
I like it too, but it's not happening.
It'd be crazy if
Yeah, we don't shoot a brick up here.
I mean, it's a perfect story.
Not as big of a brick
Same
as
shit,
if they
damn
do
near.
all that,
Same,
and then Brock Purdy is trash.
same shit that happened with Colin Kaepernick. I mean, Alex Smith.
That's what I'm saying. But could you imagine all this happening and then Brock Purdy just doing terrible after they got
Trey
rid of
Lance
Trey
will be
Lance?
laughing. His
Sammy
ass off.
Boy. Sammy Boy reporting for duty.
They're gonna call Jerry Johnson like, is it too late for trades back? You know what I'm saying? Something.
Sorry, we didn't realize we gave you.
I definitely do.
Mahomes.
This is Jerry Jones' way of saying it's his shit or get off the pot. You don't just out of nowhere trade for
The
Trey
number 3
Lance
pick.
and Cooper Rush. I don't think he did all that bad. Not to be trading for another quarterback. There's a reason you have another agenda.
I don't know. Trey Lance, I think, is going to be mediocre, and he is a wasted pick. I'm glad he got
I mean, he
traded.
might be, but I mean, we don't really know that yet. I mean,
I'm glad he got traded because now all the shit everybody talked is dead. That is look. Hear me out.
It's the worst pick
the,
the 49ers ever had.
who's the biggest NFL draft bust?
well,
I know this
a
one.
lot of people
Jamarcus
say
Russell.
Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, a lot of people. Trey Lance is worse. At least Jamarcus Russell played the fucking games.
You know what's crazy about all that?
Hmm.
I read a stat the other day. And it showed Jamarcus Russell stats, and then it showed Justin Fields stats. They're not too far off.
Justin Fields would be better. Watch it.
I'm not saying he's not going to be, but like he's not had the best start. I'd say that.
But look, Trey Lance is the biggest draft.
I figured I'd get
bust
my bear
ever.
talk
I
out of the
don't-
way
look,
before Micah gets on here.
If he turns on in Dallas to win 4 Super Bowls, he's still the biggest draft bust ever because
Yeah.
the 49ers drafted him. and he didn't do shit for them. They gave up.
That makes the
picks on
49ers
picks.
look bad twice.
Yeah, because now he didn't play for you and he won the Super Bowl. But like, I don't give a fuck.
Especially if
he
they
goes on
don't
to
win
be-
any in that time.
If he goes on to be the greatest of all time, he's still a draft bust. Either way, he wasn't a bust for the Cowboys, but for the 49ers, that's a bust. Draft pick bust. And I've been saying that. That's one of the and it only pisses me off because of the teams they could have had. Like, that's some Madden shit to have Jalen Waddle and Debo and Brandon Ayuk and CMC and George Kittle. Look like my team across the hall. Like, that's insane. I'm pissed. Imagine if they had Pat Surtain right now.
Ooh.
Or Micah Parsons on the Niners right
Micah
now.
Parsons on the Niners
Got picked
illegal.
after Trey Lance. Got picked.
They had
That's
to shut it down.
yeah.
They better not let Nick Bosa go
They
to
pulled
the Cowboys.
the Lakers when Dwight Howard and all them.
They see he's getting traded.
Who?
Nick Bosa.
Bosa's on the
He wasn't on. He wasn't on the.
No, yeah.
Could you imagine if he goes to Cowboys though?
might be their year.
So I'm in agreement.
I take him in Indy.
I think Dak fucks up this year. That's his job.
I think if they make
He
the
doesn't get
playoffs
another
and win a
contract.
game, he'll be okay.
He doesn't get if they go to the.
He's gonna have to get hurt for it to be his problem. You don't know why? Because Jerry Jones keeps the quarterback until they retire.
It don't matter. I think if he wins a playoff game, he's safe.
I don't think so.
The NFC, the round 2 is going to be tough.
He won a playoff game last year, right?
There's going to be 4 teams left after the first
Hell, he
round.
beat Tom Brady last year.
There's going to be 4 teams left after the first round. And if the Cowboys win, 3 of those 4 teams are going to be the Cowboys, the Niners, and the Eagles. The second round of the playoffs in the NFC is going to be tough.
What's your next question? Is
I'm gonna
Tom
say-
Brady gonna play for the Raiders next year?
Why would it be that?
Don't look at me like that, bro.
But, yeah, I think if he wins a playoff game, he's safe.
You think so?
Yeah, I
So
mean, the
say
second round
if
is
he
going to be
wins a game.
tough.
I know it's gonna be tough, but I mean, how many years does it you got to be there for not to be able to win a tough game?
I don't know. Ask Lamar.
Oh,
Who did he finally beat?
The Titans or the Jags.
It's
one
not
of the
like
two.
it's not like he beat the GOAT or anything.
But they also fucking lost to the Titans the year before, so he just got his lick.
And
back.
the Bills like 2 years in a row.
And the Jags that year, didn't you lose to the Jags when they went to the AFC Championship game against Brady?
Yeah, probably.
Possible.
there's a chance. I don't remember for sure. I know we've lost to the Bills.
But yeah, I'm just saying Lamar kept his spot and he's won 1 playoff.
My only other thing is I know it's not gonna happen, but if Houston somehow managed to beat you guys week 1,
I'll lose all my money because the Ravens are growing in my parlay. They're gonna be a fucking horse cock lock. Let me tell you.
What the fuck?
That's what they call it, man. That is the Ravens lose week 1. I'm losing my life savings.
He said, like,
good thing
Bro.
the bet didn't say you owe them $10 for every loss.
"Oh, Trey would be upset."
The Ravens have to win. I'm putting they got that bet, Ryan. I'm putting your team to win the Super Bowl
Yeah,
because every game that the team that you place the bet on, you get $5 per
I
game.
seen
they
that.
win.
I found out I had $50 in my FanDuel that I haven't touched.
Put it on the Ravens win week 1. It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud is gonna come out and fuck you guys up. Watch.
Moving to our next
I'll be
topic.
pissed.
Um,
Funny, but pissed.
if the Steelers have a below 500 season, is Mike Tomlin safe?
No fucking way you just said that.
Yes, because
You're
Mike
dumb.
No,
No, don't want to hear another word about it. You're done.
I'm asking.
Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season.
He's only allowed 1, and then he's fired.
Not never in
No.
the history of him
I'm-
coaching.
Okay,
You
listen.
could have said any other coach. Like we could have had this conversation about Bill Belichick, and I've been just fine.
That's
But Mike Tomlin, the guy that's never lost, bro.
yes, but
He can have Mark Sanchez at quarterback, and he's still going to manage to win
do I get a chance to speak?
9
Do I
games.
get-
Maybe that was a pretty bold statement, man. I'm
But
pretty
it-
upset about it. If you haven't noticed,
It's not just me who said
Who?
that.
who?
I didn't just pull that report out of my ass.
Somebody
Oh, yeah.
else did, and you pulled it.
Yeah.
You pulled it.
Yeah,
out of
you pulled
somebody
it from
else.
their ass.
It's a
Doesn't
debate.
make it any better. It still
a de-
smells like
so
shit.
I don't really gotta ask Big Timmy what he thinks on that.
Well, then who were you asking?
All right, Trey.
No, I think you're dumb.
No,
You're only
You're gonna get the same
you're
answer.
only allowed 1 losing season.
I'm asking. Like, does that put him on the hot seat?
Wow.
How?
How does it?
It doesn't even put him on the seat.
He threw the hot seat out.
Just asking a question that pops up.
Mike Tomlin.
Where'd that pop up on Wikipedia?
Mike Tomlin has the hardball treatment. He
that-
can make as many stupid decisions as he wants, and he keeps his job somehow.
The thing is no, go ahead.
What? Go ahead. Yeah, I'd fire Harbaugh long before I fired Tomlin.
Why?
Before.
Because Harbaugh, I've seen him lose a handful, which is a lot in this circumstance of games going for 2 instead of kicking a fucking field goal.
Yeah,
A lot of them.
you're not wrong.
He makes a lot of dumbass choices.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean that seemed like a pretty quick question.
I mean, what is there
I'm
to
waiting
debate
on-
about?
yeah.
I want to know what your answer was.
I
Mr.
wasn't necessarily disagreeing.
He's gonna put him on the hot seat.
I'm not putting him on the hot seat,
Fired.
but he,
His quarterback retired 2 years ago.
yeah. Does that not happen in the NFL?
Mitchell Trubisky could have been his fucking starter. He still would have figured it out a way.
Oh no,
When your quarterback retired, what happened to your team?
we got better.
And then you guys took it downhill because he got hurt, and then you had an MVP, then he got hurt. You've had a bunch of losing seasons since your quarterback retired.
I think you're a little mixed up on the timeline there, but he got hurt, but I mean I wouldn't say necessarily down.
But literally, you could have picked any other coach in the
You guys have
NFL.
had 2 down years since your quarterback retired.
Define down. Still making it to the playoffs or no? We've only missed the playoffs once.
Since Joe Flacco retired,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had last year was a fluke year. You definitely could have missed those playoffs.
I mean, we could have.
How many games
we
did you
made
win when you lost or out of the playoffs?
It was the year before, so I want to say 10 or 9.
So you saw a winning season. That's good.
Well, I'll move on since y'all don't want to talk about this.
I mean, we did. I had a lot to say about it. I don't know if you heard. Do I need a rebuttal?
If Joshua Dobbs does good for the Cardinals,
This is
do they think
better and better.
about moving Kyler Murray?
They're already thinking about moving Colin.
No, they moved Kyler Murray for Caleb Williams. Not Josh
He
Dobbs.
called me an idiot for that the other day.
Look, I didn't know this until I read the shit about it that I'm talking about, but they have the Texans pick.
Yeah.
That's nuts. The Texans suck. So if they suck,
Say that a little louder, please.
if they suck, they're gonna have 2 top 5 picks for Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr.
No.
The Colts are going to find a way to pick Marvin Harrison.
No, they're not.
No,
No, not when they're
we're gonna get him the fucking house. Well,
Forrest Buckner and Anthony Richardson.
no, we'll give him Defoe and
Well, that
and we'll give
equals
him the
out.
maniac.
That equals out. That's the kind of trade offers you were trying to get for, Jalen Waddle.
Oh, you offered him stuff for Jalen Waddle?
Oh, yeah. They were trying to send, they wanted to get Jalen Waddle in return for JT.
That's like super outlandish, except for he's a running back.
Who?
The Colts.
Oh, I thought you meant him on fantasy.
No, I mean in general. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jim
I-
Irsay was like, can we get Jalen Waddle?
Hey, they wanted other stuff too.
That's where it gets a little outlandish
No, it doesn't. Jalen Waddle was miles ahead of JT.
because he's a receiver.
Yeah, and he's got
Just because he's a
Timmy.
receiver.
He's got 4.40 speed.
Big
sub
Timmy did
4.40.
not like that take. Trey.
Well, yeah, because he.
Because what? Because he plays where? His speed has nothing to do with where he plays.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No,
He's
but-
just fast as hell. He's Tyreek Hill in like 6 foot tall, 5'11".
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They play 2 different positions. So.
Yeah, so I mean that's outlandish to ask for. I wouldn't if I had no running back. If I had to call Ryan because I'm an owner and say, "Hey man, I need an RB1," I wouldn't trade JT for fucking Jalen Waddle if he was on my team.
I'm not saying they should have done it, but
We're running 5 wide, boys, all game long. 2 tight ends, 3 receivers. Get out there.
he said we're signing Josh Allen too.
Yeah. Anything.
Or Lamar. I mean.
I think
You decide Lamar to running back.
I think with all the issues they've had, do you think Kyler Murray gets the chance to stay even if he does great, or do you think? I know you said you're Caleb Williams, but does he get the opportunity?
They're going to get rid of him before the trade deadline this year.
Murray?
Yeah.
To where though?
Don't
Where
know.
do you send him? Is the question.
Your rival.
To the Rams?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
You said your rival, and I didn't know who.
Oh, I thought he meant.
What you said, yeah.
But imagine the Dolphins though. Like if Tua gets fucked up again. and
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to think of teams that could use it because, I mean, I don't know how long
the
Stafford.
Patriots trade for Kyler Murray to get
I can
Kyler
see that.
Murray.
They-
and
that
I
D-
don't think Bill Belichick
I
wants
almost
that.
said D-Hop back together because he almost went there.
Ezekiel.
No, but I was thinking.
Yeah, I understand, but yeah.
Forgot even.
You better not go to the damn Titans.
Malik Willis.
Malik Levis. Oh, they're just putting them all together, huh?
That's kind of
Right,
like
they trade
him for
what was the Murrow? Joe Murrow.
Malik Levis wearing number 17.
They trade him there for Will Levis and another pick from the Titans, and Will Levis goes there and just dogs it out in Arizona.
No, he has to stay in Tennessee and dog it out.
No,
I would love that.
I bet you fucking would.
I would go to
Every touchdown he scores, I'm putting you through the table.
I'm like, Patrick, I bought us Colts tickets to the Titans game.
Hey, Wilson, we
I
need
can't-
to
Tennessee.
Hold on, I actually think I'm gonna go to that game.
Yeah, so I want to go to a Tennessee.
I think I'm gonna go.
we got to hit that stadium.
I'm going to Philly and I'm going to Tennessee this year.
Oh, look at you
Is
just.
that the Buffalo game in Philly? I thought you were going to Buffalo for that.
No, that'd be cool though.
Yeah, that would be
I'd
weird.
rather go to Buffalo
Yeah,
than
me too.
Philly. That might not be a popular.
You're going to Philly too, motherfucker.
You know what Philly makes me think of? Like
What?
sticky floors. Like I walk in and you hear
Damn,
Whatever.
you're gonna have all that Philly fans on here gunning for you.
Oh, don't worry, because I'm wearing a Tony Romo jersey to that game.
put it on the Rocky statue.
Ooh, no. All right, let me get this next one put up here. All right, this will be interesting, especially for you two. Will Justin Fields win a Super Bowl?
If he goes somewhere else. I don't think the Bears are going to win a Super Bowl just because they're the Bears. But they'd have to build a squad.
You're asking a Packers fan if the Bears are going to win the Super Bowl.
I'm an
He
unbiased
expected a different
opinion
answer
there.
from you.
I really did.
It's because he
you
expected me
got
to
the
be
one-
on his team.
You got
I
the
know.
one guy that hates, Justin Fields.
You know what I'll say?
I don't hate
Neither will
him.
Jared
One.
Goff.
I hate that Ohio State's quarterbacks are always hot trash,
They are. Except
and
for
none of
Justin
them, none
Fields.
of them's proved me wrong yet.
Justin Fields is going
No.
to.
Going to, but hasn't. So,
He showed good promise last year. Great promise.
promise don't get you nowhere.
So no, you don't think he wins
Probably
the Super Bowl? He has to leave and go somewhere else
He's got
just because it's Chicago.
There is two people that I don't see letting anyone win a Super Bowl for a while, and that's Philly's front office and the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. You're going to have to do a lot to beat one of those teams in the Super Bowl. Or to get to the Super Bowl to play one or the other.
You got to put a bounty on Patrick Mahomes to win a Super Bowl.
Because Philly is fucking making moves, and Patrick Mahomes doesn't fucking take no.
Doesn't miss.
He don't fucking miss. Nah, this guy's good.
We're gonna go with absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I bet Justin Fields wins the one before Richardson, though.
Why is that so far fetched, Big Timmy? They got a better team
Because
than you
they're
guys.
the Bears. Gonna say some stupid shit.
DJ Moore. Go ahead and say some stupid shit like Michael Pittman's
Yeah,
better
exactly.
than DJ
What
Moore.
am I gonna say? Michael Pittman.
Okay. Wide receiver 2.
Yeah, who do you have?
Darnell Mooney. A dog.
Oh,
He's good.
Okay, we can even go number 3. Chase Claypool.
No, he's
I
not.
forgot about him.
He's better than
Whoever
any
your wide
number
receiver-
2 wide receiver you have on your team.
No, he's not better. He's not gonna be better than Alex Pierce. Shut up.
Are you fucking stupid?
Last year was his rookie year, bro. He's gonna be better.
Chase Claypool was a dog his rookie year.
Yeah, he wasn't a dog last year.
Neither was any Chicago Bears receiver.
Exactly.
Name the last time the Colts, besides Reggie Wayne or
T.Y.
T.Y.
Hilton.
had a
So that was like a couple
dog.
years ago.
I still don't think T.Y. Hilton was a dog.
had a dog for wide receiver.
I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna wait.
And I know the Ravens don't have any dog for wide receiver, so don't come at me with that bullshit. I'll be the first to tell you, yep, that's me. We don't have one.
Yeah,
We got a couple dogs in the making. Don't worry.
in the making. Patrick said, yeah, we just
Not
ordered the
everybody
car.
steps on the field.
Patrick,
and
Patrick's the guy that said, yeah, we just ordered the car show. We don't have the transmission, the motor, the brakes, the tires, the axle.
The body will be here Tuesday, though.
If they had a fucking quarterback in the last 5 years, they might already been dogs.
You think they got a rookie now, and that's going to change it?
Yeah, he's just gonna
I
bring it
said,
out.
I said we got them in making. I don't know what's gonna be this year, but maybe next year.
I wish I could join you on this talk, but
Right.
everybody that ever touched grass on my fucking team became a dog receiver. Don't know how it happened, but
Yeah, because he had fucking Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. I don't know how it happened either.
I mean, Devontae.
Because you guys were just not blessed with, Peyton Manning or Andrew Luck.
Blessed.
Yeah, chill out.
Bless you for that achoo that happened.
What? Are you saying?
What did Andrew Luck do for us?
A lot of great things.
If Aaron Rodgers. If Lamar Jackson retired on your team
Yeah.
tomorrow,
No, don't say
you'd
it.
be thankful for his time.
Yes.
No
You're
fucking
fucking
way.
stupid.
Lamar Jackson is the
Oh,
best
thanks
quarterback
for
the
your one
Ravens
playoff
have ever
one.
had.
You're stupid.
Oh, you're dumber than a box of rocks for that one.
Who's better than him?
The one with a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Joe Flacco.
Oh.
I can't put him above Joe Flacco if he has one playoff win.
Oh, okay.
He's more athletic.
One
but
thing
He has
is-
more Super Bowl rings, but talent-wise, no, he's not better than him.
I can see
can
where
run
this
the
is
ball.
going. We're going back.
I think we're getting-
run the
we're
ball.
going back to the Tom
Who
Brady,
can-
Patrick Mahomes
who-
situation here.
Who can run the ball?
I'm saying he can run the ball, but I think you're getting.
We're talking about
away.
best running backs.
That man had dog arm talent in some points of his career. Bro, Dennis Pitta was a dog because of him.
Dennis Pitta broke 3 hips because of that motherfucker.
That's okay. He made him a dog. Dog
Literally.
Dog
Literally.
needed hip replacements.
Literally went to the vet every fucking.
Torrey Smith looked good out there with him. Anquan Bolden looked like a dog out there with him.
Still never had a Pro Bowl wide receiver.
They were still dogs. They were 1,000-yard guys every year.
Oh man. But
Who was your quarterback in 2000 when you won the Super Bowl?
I believe it was Denver. Hold on.
Who is it?
Who?
What'd you say?
When they won the Super Bowl in 2000,
Was there
who was
what?
his quarterback?
I want to put this wrong here.
What's it say?
Tony Banks? Does that sound right?
No, Trent Dilfer. I was
Trent
right.
Dilfer,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I didn't want to fuck that up. And our 665 yards star wide receiver Quadri is male.
It was Tony Banks was your starter. Your backup came in the Super Bowl. Is that what I'm reading? You guys were second in the AFC Central? What the fuck is that?
That was right before they readjusted all the divisions.
And then you had Jeff Blake, who just did so great.
Oh, I didn't say that team. I just was seeing.
And then Kyle Bowler, who just did so amazing.
I didn't know none of these people were there. Oh, you had Brandon Stokely.
Yeah.
Stokely.
Stocky.
I almost said
Brandon
Stocky.
Stocky.
Oh yeah. I forgot. You guys had the best tight end to ever exist on that team. That's what happened there in that defense.
What's up?
Shannon Sharp was on that team.
Oh.
Just slightly carrying the load. I don't even know his stats, but I just wanted to see who
Oh,
that
shit.
quarterback was because he also has a Super Bowl.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know how you've been sitting there for.
Oh, just in time for that.
Oh,
Bears.
no, I just got in.
Just in time for our most recent question. Go ahead, run it by him, Ryan.
Hold on. Let me get his stuff in. Dylan
DWR.
says Bears also just signed defensive end. You almost got
They signed, Ryan. You got.
You already made it there. Don't
Yeah, I need to know who they
You
signed.
almost got
I need to know who they signed.
y'all got eyes, y'all.
I can't see. I don't have it pulled up.
Yeah, well, I
Who
don't.
they
Either.
signed?
Yeah, I don't need to. You're right about got my ass.
That would
come
have
on,
been
man.
so fucking funny.
You missed it, Micah. You missed it.
That would have been golden.
Yeah, I missed it. I was going getting a beer.
You ever said orange is real slow, Ryan?
Yeah,
If you say orange is really slow, it sounds like gullible.
We've been going over most of our debates, and apparently the Bears have a new signing.
You're like, come on, Ryan.
I don't know if you can see the comments, Micah, but I'm sure you can scroll and see who the Bears signed.
That's too much, man.
Oh shit! I was 2 seconds away from reading defensive end number 69.
That's what
Oh, they about got your ass,
PDP
boy.
Ryan would have read it.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's try to get back to this. That was a good one. So some of the debate topics we've already went over, and I'll let you kind of give some of your
Yeah.
on that. First one was, do the New York Jets have to win a Super Bowl for this season to be a success?
I don't know. I mean, they're young. They have a good team, but I mean, they did go get Rodgers, so.
Right.
I mean, they got an aging Rodgers, but I feel like he's a rejuvenated Rodgers too. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
I don't know if it's Super Bowl or bust, but I mean, like, they gotta be contender and at least the
For the-
AFC Championship. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, if they lose in a close game there, I mean, hang your hat on it. But if they go out
Right.
and get blown out, so. But hey, he won't have to play the 49ers until he gets to the Super Bowl. So
Yeah, so it should be good there.
kryptonite there.
Next one we had was does JT play at all this season? If so, when?
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice after week 5. He doesn't have a choice.
Right, he's
He's got to suit up and play.
And I hope he
got
shows
to.
his ass.
Yeah,
I do.
I
Really.
hope the Colts trade him and he freaking
The
goes
Bears
and
need it
freaking
all.
balls out.
easy now.
If the Bears get him, then your Lions will be the shutdown. Over.
Yeah.
That would be nuts.
But
Next
That is
Jameer. Next question we have is if
Don't just
If
say
Dak-
it twice.
doesn't take the Cowboys to a deep playoff run, is it over for him in Dallas with Trey Lance getting traded there?
man, I don't know. Jerry loves some Dak, dude.
He does.
That's
but
tough.
Think about it. They had Cooper Rush. Their third string, they looked promising, right? Obviously, it's the third string, so the best you can.
Yeah.
He has an agenda behind it.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, I mean, Trey Lance is unproven as well. And he's about to be what he's got this year and next. And then he's going to be up for a contract. So,
Might be on the couch.
yeah. So, I mean,
Could be
he's
like
he's
the
pretty
whole,
unproven too. So,
San
Your
Fran
rookie
situation.
contract, especially, I don't know about third pick overall, but I feel like they do. Do they still come? Does his team option apply to Dallas now,
They would have to, I assume, unless they renegotiated.
or
the
do they
deal.
just waive your team
I would
option
think.
traded?
I don't know.
I think it's like when we
I think it's up to
transfer
the team.
installments. We just do you take billing responsibility for Trey Lance? You know what I'm saying?
But I'm wondering if they'll have him for this year, next year, and then if they want to keep him without signing him, they can keep him on the team option.
The next
I
one, I
don't
think,
know
is
how
my
that
favorite
goes.
question he's asked of the night.
Listen,
No, I thought he skipped that one already.
You
no,
probably
I didn't
didn't.
skip it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, listen. This is a take that I've seen a couple different places. They just
Never
have
seen it
that
before in my life.
that I
He
asked
got
the
this take
question.
from Ballsack Sports Network.
Oh my God. It says if the Steelers have a below 500 season, is Mike Tomlin on the hot seat?
No.
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 He's-
I mean, because my thing is, dude, any team that is questioning their coach would go to try to grab him in a heartbeat
Some of them that don't question their coach.
if he was even close to the seat. I'm saying if he was even close to being on the seat, open to whoever to be able to go anywhere else, dude, a team would snatch him so quick.
Oh yeah.
The Broncos would have traded their future first round pick for him last
If
year.
I'm Baltimore, I'm giving
True.
him the ball.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Next question. Sorry, I'm just trying to get you up to speed here until we get.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Should the Cardinals move on from Kyler Murray if Josh Dobbs does decent?
The Cardinals should move on from Kyler Murray so they can draft Caleb Williams this year.
Or 3 for 3.
Yeah.
He must have been watching.
Next year. No, that's
You have the
That's a-
answers.
no, that's just facts. That's
They
just
also
common
have the
sense there.
Texans pick, and you know they suck.
He got the script.
He did. He got
Yeah.
the skip was leaked.
No. They won't have to worry about Call of Duty Double XP weekends anymore.
I'm telling you.
They won't have to worry about dropping new seasons. No, yeah, they should just cut their losses and just bounce it. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they just released him and
Tell him to have a nice day.
yeah, tell him to go sign somewhere else and played out the year and then drafted. And even if they don't get the number 1 draft pick, they can trade their pick and the Texans pick to get the number 1 pick. Call it a day.
Okay.
So,
So pretty similar.
yeah.
Thoughts on that? Next one. This one's gonna be a fun one. You got some haters across the table if you didn't know here.
We got
hitters.
will Justin Fields win a Super Bowl?
Man, I don't know if he will with Chicago. I don't know if he stays in Chicago his whole career, but
4 for
I don't know.
4. He said, no, I don't know about Chicago, but he's not staying in Chicago his whole career. Pretty much the same answer.
That's
we
exactly.
we need a lot. Like our team is, we still need a lot before we
Super
even
Bowl, yeah.
think
To win
about
the
being
division-
able for a Super Bowl.
To win the division, they're not too bad right now. But for a Super
No.
Bowl,
Like our defense is not even remotely close to being able to win in the playoffs, let alone go to the Super Bowl. So I don't know. We got some pieces, but I mean, it's going to be a lot. We need a lot of work. Our O line is still atrocious. Our defense is bad. I don't know. Right now, I'd say probably not in Chicago, but if he moves on and goes somewhere else, I mean, maybe.
and Ryan never gave his answer for that one.
I think he could win the Super Bowl in Chicago. Given the right pieces get put around him, I don't think they're as far off as you think, personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are only a couple solid pieces on the defense, maybe another weapon on the offense. That's really not that unrealistic, in my opinion. Chicago, it's got a lot of cap room.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that far.
Yeah, we still got cap room.
Plus, you guys are going to
But,
have.
I mean, Fields is going to have to get paid after next year, so
right, and you guys got to
see where that goes.
Because Carolina traded.
Yeah, we got 2 1s.
Yeah, so you guys should be able to build some more stuff through the draft as well as sign a couple people in free agency. I say within the next 3 years, you guys should be, I'd say, up there. And as far as like when I say serious contender, I mean competing with teams like the 49ers, maybe the
That's the thing is are they going to go and work to sign Fields to another contract? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
you
everybody.
hear some people talk about him and they love him, and you hear some people talk about him and like, oh, he's trash. He can't do this. He can't do that. Blah blah blah. So everybody has their own hot take on him. You know what I mean?
The Sports Center was talking about for at least 3 months whether they were going to pick a quarterback with their pick or trade it or what they were going to do with it. So I understand that.
Yeah,
that was Bears throwing what you call the smoke screen out there, making people think, well, if we don't trade for the Bears pick, they might pick the quarterback we want. Because if the Bears were like, we're solid on Justin Fields, teams would have been like, well, then they don't need the first pick because they're not drafting a quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
They were solid on Fields. They're
so we'll see. We'll see how much money he wants when it comes around. That's going to be a big factor too. What does he think he's worth as opposed to what the Bears think he's worth?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's obviously better than, he's a good quarterback, but he's not going to get, he doesn't have the accolades and stuff that even I don't even know. I don't even know what kind of contract to compare him to.
I mean, fuck. Justin Herbert didn't even win a playoff game. He got paid.
Yeah. So, but the thing is I don't even know if you can pay him as much as they paid Herbert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't. Not when you could potentially draft another rookie quarterback and reset the clock. You know what I mean?
Pretty fast.
So, I don't know. The McCaskies are not known for paying quarterbacks. So we'll see where it goes. Obviously, we haven't had a 4,000-yard passer ever. So quarterbacks are the least of their worries.
The Bears' only 1,000-yard receiver is DJ Moore, and he didn't even get his 1,000 yards with Chicago.
Yeah. So there you go. But no, we're getting there.
The next question I have on the board is: does Sean Payton save the Broncos?
Yes. Sean Payton, yes.
No.
I think so. They're going to get it together. I got Javonte Williams in fantasy. Sean Payton has never had a fantasy running back outside the top 20. Their run game is going to get put.
That's because he always had freaking Kamara and a bunch of Reggie Bush. I mean, you got to look at who he had too. Ingram.
But those are like dual threat guys that aren't like carrying a load much. Like
and as far as fantasy goes, if they're dual threat, that's why they got up to what they.
I don't know though, because Darren Sproles Mark Ingram like split, but all I know is that I know he gets shit together everywhere he's been, and I think Russell Wilson's an experienced quarterback that can learn from him. He will, and it's going to be over there. Their defense.
Russell Wilson was experienced last year.
Yeah,
He fucking
Nathaniel
played
Hackett
like dog shit.
Like he's horrible.
What does he do?
Okay,
Throws up on the field. He's horrible.
I mean, he seemed to do all right with Aaron Rodgers, but
Yeah, as offensive coordinator, he needs to stick to his roots.
hey, he did all right there.
Yeah, he went right back to it too. He was like, "Make me look good again."
Mhm. Yeah,
Get me paid again.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
I think they get maybe above 500, but I think Russell Wilson still does trash.
No.
yeah. They're not winning their division. They might. They might finish third in their division.
Yeah, but that's only because their division is on the low loaded. Like they got the Chiefs, the Chargers, and other than quarterback and some spots on defense, the Raiders are loaded too. Because they still have Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfro. Their tight end. Didn't they draft Mayer? Right? Mayer?
Michael Mayer
Yeah.
went to Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean that's my take on it. I see. You
Their
said
defense
no.
allowed less than
You
20
said
points
yes,
last year,
Big
though.
Timmy.
Man.
Sean Payton's a dog.
Sean Payton is a dog,
Which
but I
he
don't.
is. However, Russell Wilson is not anymore.
He's more like a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
This year, he upgrades to one of them tiny French bulldogs because they're small
With
but
their-
fierce.
There's 3 out of their 4 starting wide receivers out.
Yeah, it's tough too.
Next,
Yeah,
man
I don't think. I mean, he doesn't.
Right.
Make, he doesn't make a
Right.
difference this year, but I think.
He's gonna be a Yorkie on the fucking porch barking at the big dogs.
A pug, if you would.
Shit.
Next question. Can Jordan Love be the future of the Packers?
yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
I mean,
can.
according
I think he will.
according to Ryan Clark, he's the best QB in the NFC North. So
Oh,
Shoo.
man. Listen,
what's
I
Ryan
love
Clark's
RC,
at?
but he said, what's his at?
hot take, Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
say.
he said he's best QB in the NFC North.
I need
so.
Ryan Clark to start backing my takes.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's a chance. I mean, we just don't got the film on him. Now, if we had to play a full season, then we might be able to look at this, but we don't got the
Yeah.
film on him.
The only thing I got to say about him is we almost beat the Chiefs.
I give him a fair chance. He sat behind Rodgers. Rodgers sat behind Favre. Let's keep the trend going. I say he can be the future of him. Do I think he
I
will
mean,
be?
They thought Kyler was going to be the future of the Cardinals too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who'd he sit behind?
Josh
I want
Dobbs.
to give him the benefit.
No, yeah. Let's just say anybody can be the franchise or be the guy going forward. Nobody thought Tom Brady was going to do shit. You know what I mean? Look at him.
Brock Purdy.
And then, Brock Purdy. Then you look at Ryan Leaf. Everybody's like, oh, he's the franchise guy. Bust. So, I mean, yeah.
He was better than Ryan Leaf. Chill out.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, so it's always up for debate on if it can happen or not. But
I think Jordan Love is going to
Could.
be like a Jimmy G equivalent. That's it.
I forgot to mention Lamar on that.
oh, you were just. I'm sorry, I must have missed the MVP, the Andrew Luck one. I didn't think of it. Sorry.
Chicago has a long way to go to compete with Philly. Hey, Dylan, we had them last year. We had them in Chicago. They was beat, but
I think Chicago.
we blew it. We blew it at the end of the game.
Yeah, the Colts had him beat last year too, for that matter.
Next question, since apparently the first time I asked this question, or first go around I asked it, it was such a bad thing to ask. Bill Belichick.
He just came up with that one on the fly because we was talking shit about the other one. I said, bro, you could have named any other coach except for Mike Tomlin. We could have had to talk about it.
If he does not make the playoffs, what do they do?
What do the Patriots do with Bill Belichick? Do you think he gets fired?
I don't think it's going to be because they missed the
Kraft
playoffs.
ain't firing him.
Do you think he resigns? Do you think
I think that if they,
He
it's
retires?
not going to be because they don't make the playoffs. It's going to be because they go
Something else.
4-13.
Oh man.
That's why.
But do you okay, listen. I'm a firm believer and I hate Bill Belichick. But I don't truly think it's his fault. I think
No.
Mac Jones is
Yeah,
that
the 5
bad.
Super Bowls
He's-
wasn't his fault either.
He's got a key to coach that team as long as he wants. 6 Super Bowls. Yeah, here you go.
I
Coach it
think
as long
he
as you want,
coaches
bud.
until he retires. But
Yeah.
I think they give Mac Jones 4 games.
They don't even have another quarterback on the roster. They cut everybody but Mac Jones.
They
How do you give him 4 games? What you gonna do? Put in the kicker?
they're gonna bring them back. They're still on their practice squad team. I think one of the backups get a shot if Mac Jones doesn't perform in the first 4 games. Even though losing 4 games in that division is still gonna be tough to even try to do anything.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can lose more than 4 and still have that job. I think Mac Jones is garbage. I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah, we know.
I
I think it's
don't know.
garbage.
I mean, I wouldn't say garbage. I mean, he's probably a middle of the pack guy.
I'd
Yeah.
say out of 32 quarterbacks in the NFL, he's
I was gonna say this.
bottom 5.
Who?
Mac Jones.
Matt Jones, bottom 5 quarterback in the league.
Okay, Ryan. Okay,
listen.
Ryan Clark.
I swear.
Okay, go ahead and name me 5 that are like. Give me 5 that are worse than him. I'm just trying. I mean, Kirk Cousins. You can't say Kirk Cousins.
No, you could say
Matt
I'd
Stafford
take
right
him
now.
over.
Matt
I'd take him over Stafford. I'd take him over Tampa
Murray.
Bay.
Right now
Okay, Murray. Yeah, that's 2.
at Tampa.
I give him a courtesy at 5.
Trask or hold up.
I'd also take him over.
I wouldn't take him over Daniel Jones.
Dobbs, Ritter.
Take him over
Tannehill.
Ritter. I'd take him over Dobbs.
You take him over healthy Tannehill? I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would too. That's what my other thing was
I
going to say.
Sam Howell.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just starting out. So, I mean, I guess if you want to go that route, you can.
He's bottom 10 for sure.
I wouldn't take him over Stafford.
I wouldn't take him over healthy Stafford.
No. I wouldn't take him over healthy Tannehill either.
I'll
I
take
would
him
take
over
him
the
over
Stafford and the Tannehill I saw last year.
I mean,
The 6 games.
if we're going healthy wise, I don't take him over either of those 2 guys.
I'd take him over Dobbs or Ritter all day.
I would take him over Dobbs,
I wouldn't take
Ritter,
him over
and
Ritter.
Baker. I wouldn't take him over
I'd take
Howell.
him over
because-
Howell and Baker. Yeah, Baker, yeah.
I wouldn't take him
Wow.
over Ritter.
All right, my bad. My dad called back. I would take him over Ritter. Yeah, I would.
Okay, Ritter. I'd take him
Dobbs
over.
for sure. Baker, that's 3. Tannehill.
You can't count Dobbs if you're counting Kyler.
Yeah.
They're
I
not
didn't
both
count
starters.
Kyler.
Okay, Kyler or Dobbs, whichever
That's
one.
1. And then Ritter, Tannehill, and
I-
Stafford.
I don't take him over Tannehill or Stafford if they're healthy.
I'll take Kyler Murray over him for sure. I don't think that should be a question. He gets too much hate for that. He's way better than
I mean, yeah, if Kyler Murray plays how he's, I mean, it just depends on what Kyler Murray you get.
Yeah, I would take Kyler Murray
Yeah.
up no sleep.
I'll take him over. I'll take his
his
athleticism over Mac Jones.
his game changing ability. He can change. a
Yeah.
game.
Maybe
Mac
Watson
Jones
if he
can't.
keeps throwing balls in the dirt.
I'll take Tom Watson over Mac Jones right now, even after
Not
last. season.
okay.
Last year,
He's
no.
definitely. I still haven't seen 5 quarterbacks over him yet, but or under him. But if it makes me feel bad, I'll put him in the bottom 10
for sure.
I just don't think that he.
I mean, he's right there. I mean,
He's
he's
safe.
right there like a Jimmy G type of player,
He's
honestly.
bottom 3 in the AFC for sure.
I'm not sure that he.
I'm pretty sure he's
Problem
bottom.
is
He
as
might be
well.
last in the AFC.
No, he's not. Not worse than CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Right now,
he's a rookie. Yeah.
yeah, right now CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson are bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
and then it might
Will
be Mac
Levis is at the
Jones.
bottom.
No, Ryan Tannehill and then Mac Jones. He might be the 4th worst.
Will Levis.
Well, you can't count 2 quarterbacks as
Yeah,
one
on the
start.
same team.
Like you can't do.
I only said that because I hate him. All right.
um.
I
Let's
thought you were
see.
showing me
Next.
something.
I had another one. Okay. My next one. How many for Anthony Richardson to be successful this year? How many games do the Colts have to win?
More than
I don't know about win.
7.
I mean, because he might go out and play lights out, but the defense give up
Right, I know, but I guess
25 points a game.
overall.
If he plays well in 7 games, because if he
Yeah, I
plays
would.
well, he could win, and they could go 7-10, and that's a solid start.
I'd say if he goes anywhere like 5 to 700 on the ground, a couple tutties, and give him, 25 tutties through the air and keeps it under 15 picks.
And then he'll get
They
around.
might win more than 7 games.
He'll get around 2,000 to 3,000 yards, but I don't think he'll bust over 3,000.
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah, I don't think he's got
Especially
enough
as a
weapons
dual
over there.
threat. Yeah, he's not going to air the ball deep a lot, unless he does. If he comes out slanging, then he can.
Yeah, he may.
If they keep him in a concealed closed quarter offense, he's going to probably have about 2,800 yards passing.
Yeah, because the first 4 to 5 weeks is going to be hell on him. It's going to be such a learning curve.
Keep this in mind because this is fantasy, real life. Rookies don't perform to their full potential until after the bye. So if a rookie comes out spazzing, just wait until the bye.
Yeah,
every time.
Yeah.
I would like to see him at least win 9 games.
What the fuck?
Not a chance.
You don't think that's unrealistic?
Yeah.
Hey, if it does,
Yes.
I'm happy.
Jags are only going to win
That's
like 10, 11 games.
That's very unrealistic.
I appreciate it, Rob.
The Jags are
I
going to win.
I got high hopes for the kid.
The Jags are going to win 10 to 12 games. I don't think they're going to win 13. I don't think they're going to win 9.
I mean, the Colts defense wasn't trash if the defense can hold
They
up.
lost Gilmore.
I mean,
That's
they did lose.
huge.
We had
but
like
they
a top
also
5
get
defense without Gilmore.
They also get
And then
Shaq
you
Leonard back.
took a step back the next year, and then you got Gilmore.
and we had Shaq in 2 years. We'll see how that goes.
I mean, a healthy Shaq. I mean, that changes a lot of things.
Healthy Shaq doesn't come until midseason at least. He's not.
But
gonna
he's
come out.
playing
He'll
in
be back.
preseason.
Yeah.
Just because he played in the preseason doesn't mean he's going to be back to full form first
Oh,
NFL
okay, you
week.
mean
He's not
like
going to be back
form.
to full form healthy until halfway.
I mean, I just.
Bro, if they win 9 games, there's going to
I
be
don't see him beating.
rich by the end of the season. Let me tell you.
I don't see him beating Jacksonville at all. They're going to lose both to Jacksonville.
Their schedule's tough too.
Probably lose both to
Just know the Jags'
Tennessee.
schedule's tough.
What's
They
the Colts?
probably lose both to Tennessee, and they win one against Houston. Maybe both against Houston.
They
but
play the Jags twice. They play the Ravens. They play the Browns. The Saints are going to be
Loss,
tough for
loss.
them.
loss.
They play the
I think they can
Bengals,
beat the
the
Saints.
Steelers. They play the
Like,
Falcons.
This could be losses.
So that's 4 losses playing the AFC. What the AFC?
Yeah, they'll probably lose to
North.
everybody in Ryan's division this year if everyone's healthy. Maybe beat the Browns. Because TJ Watt's going to be in that rookie's face, and so is Myles Garrett, and that's going to be pressure. Playing a elite pad, and then you got Joe Burrow and the Ravens, Lamar
They
Jackson.
could just
and
come out like Andrew Luck and win 11 and 6.
We can all be Andrew Luck.
But yeah, your guys' season starts in Jackson or at home,
I know. I'm,
versus
I'm going to the
Jacksonville.
game. So
so that's probably tough, if not an L. You might beat
the
the
Colts
Texans
are not
week
going to be
2.
last in the AFC South. Chill out.
No, but I'm saying
I'm
you
not
guys.
talking to you. I'm talking the Notoriety Sports Network.
You're right.
The
Yeah, where the fuck
right.
it is.
I almost said the Ravens. 'cause it's
Notoriety.
like the Ravens are going to be in there week 4 or week 3. Then the Rams are going to be a toss-up depending on if Cup and Stafford are there. It's not a dub.
We'll see.
That's going to be tough,
We'll see.
bro. They're going to be a
Yeah.
yards tandem. Like
I
and
mean,
the
they
Colts
could
don't have
be, yeah,
much to
but-
stop it,
I mean,
so they would have to be able to put up points, and that's going to be a struggle. to
Yeah,
start.
I don't know. I see the Colts with about 5-6 wins on the season.
Yeah, me too. And then they got the Titans, which could be an L because it's at home, so they could win that. But then the one they go to the Titans is probably going to be an L. They got at Jags L versus Browns L. Maybe beat the Saints depending on what they're doing at that time of the year. Probably beat
I'll
the
take a dub for the
Panthers.
Saints. I'll
Take a
take a
dub.
dub for the Panthers.
Patriots will be a toss-up.
I'll take a dub against the Patriots.
Damn, that's tough.
I don't know. Billy B
Bill, that
defenses
defense-
against
Yeah,
rookies
defense is
are.
going to give that rookie hell.
It
And
might
Bill
get
doesn't
held,
lose
but
to rookies.
I'll
What was your
take the
take?
Yeah,
dub over
Billy
the-
B doesn't lose to
And
rookies.
I think he's undefeated against rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah, but so Ryan was just
14-2.
that the Ravens are 14-2, and there's the Bills better. Bill is better against rookies. Rookies do not beat Bill Belichick. And then you got the Buccaneers. That's probably a win, depending on if he's because that's late season. He might. Be
Yeah, that's a win.
He could
Yeah.
probably put
5
that
wins so
defense
far.
away though.
If you
They're older.
split a game with the Titans, that's 6. If you beat the Texans twice, we'll just say you split them. That's 7 wins right
I hope we beat Jacksonville.
And that's it because they're not beating the Bengals, Steelers, probably
That's
not
just
the
a hope.
Falcons
They might get the Steelers. I don't know. You never know. Where's that game at?
versus Steelers.
We
If it's
have,
in
we,
Pittsburgh,
we have
they'll get
not
home.
beat, hold on, we have not beat the Steelers in
They're
like
not
10
beating
years.
the Steelers.
Yeah.
Not beating the Steelers. I think you'll lose to the Falcons too,
No way.
and the Raiders will be a toss-up. Did you guys beat them that year? Last year, the
Raiders.
Okay, that's what they
play the
just
Raiders?
They
No, we
just
lost
played
the Raiders.
Yeah, that's what I thought in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we lost to Jacksonville and missed the playoffs.
Yeah, so I think you could lose to the Raiders, probably win the season out with the Texans. But the Falcons aren't no
The
slouch.
Raiders are a toss-up, so I can see it being an 8-win.
Sheesh. I'm gonna go through it again, see the wins. I got one against the Texans.
Yep.
You
You a
gave them
Baltimore fan or a Colts fan, bro?
who,
Huh?
me?
Because you're sounding real Coltsish right about now.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you.
he's talking about Ryan.
Oh no, I'm just saying I believe in
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson, man.
They got 2 wins in the first 4 weeks to Ryan if
Uh-huh.
they beat the Rams. Then the Falcons
Did-
because it's
I'll
versus.
take a dub.
Then they got a week Saints and Panthers.
I'll take a dub on both of those.
You got them against the Patriots. That's 6. You got them against the Bucks. That's 7. You got them against the Steelers or the Raiders. That's
That's a toss-up, but that's what I said. I could see that being 8
and then the
wins.
Falcons.
Oh, I thought they played the Falcons twice. You already named the Falcons.
Yeah, but I just went back through it.
Yeah. So I got 7, potentially 8 wins there.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't
Because I think
that's
they'll
that
lose to the Patriots and they could lose to the Saints.
There's games they could lose, but ones I think they could win are those.
And I don't think they're going to win any of the games they're supposed to. I don't think, you know how people are always like, well, they're going to lose some games they're supposed to win.
There's
And
also
I
there's
don't
also,
think they're going to win any of the games they're supposed to lose. I don't think they're going to shock Cincy.
Hey,
I
listen,
don't
they
think they're going to.
they beat the Chiefs last year.
Yeah,
so.
you got a point. You do.
There will be a game that they win they're not supposed to, and there'll
Watch
also
it
be a
be-
game that they're not supposed to lose when they get their shit blown out of them.
They're going to lose to the Texans.
like the
one of them,
Panthers are going to go off for like
Yeah.
50 points.
and then they're going to beat the Ravens somehow.
Yeah, that's the type of shit
Or
I'm
the
talking
Bengals.
about.
They're going to beat
Yeah.
the Bengals late season. The late season.
Actually,
Joe
Mike,
Burrow.
we beat Joe Burrow. When's the last time he beat?
They're gonna beat the Ravens to take them out of playoff contention right at the end.
Nah, they
Week
beat-
three? Week three? Damn. You're not giving us-
Yeah, that was
Yeah, because
quick.
they're going to
wasn't it?
beat you by injuring Lamar Jackson, which takes you guys out of playoff contention.
Oh man. Next question we got is, does Hendon Hooker play this season for Detroit? Do you think he takes Jared Goff's job?
I don't hope he takes his job because that means Jared Goff would suck and I have him on my team. But I sure fucking hope I see Hendon Hooker play. I would be thrilled.
I like Hendon Hooker.
Well, you think he's bad or something?
Huh?
Or-
Hendon Hooker? No, I think he's good, but then I'd be able to say Jared bench. Justin Fields didn't get benched by Jared Goff did.
What do you think, Micah? That's in division for you as well.
I mean, I don't know. I think the Lions kind of owe it to Jared Goff to. I mean, look how they finished the season. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean,
So-
they've been playing good.
Yeah.
But who's to say he doesn't go out with a high ankle sprain week 8 and Hendon Hooker just comes out and balls?
You better hope so.
Okay, but
ACL
what if-
injury, you think he's
what
going to
if-
ball?
What if Hendon Hooker comes in and blows dick?
Then he don't get the starting job.
I mean,
But I mean, look at the track record for teams that draft quarterbacks. I believe it was 8 out of the last 10 next franchise quarterbacks that got drafted. When they get drafted, their starting quarterback somehow miraculously gets hurt, and then they come in and
That
they
does
never get to
happen.
play again.
That's
I
what
mean,
that's
yeah.
what I'm gonna happen with Dak this year.
You got Alex Smith, you got Joe Flacco, you got
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning, you got
well, it happened for Justin Fields.
I was about to say Justin Fields, you
Wait, when did it
got
happen to Justin Fields?
Joe.
When did it happen to Justin
Andy
Fields?
Dalton got hurt, I think.
Andy Dalton got hurt.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that did happen. You are right. I was thinking, when did Justin Fields get his spot taken?
No, he got
Ryan,
Andy
Lamar
Dalton got
Jackson,
hurt.
Ryan Tannehill.
Lamar Jackson.
That's what I said. Yeah, Lamar.
Yeah, Ty
I'm trying to
Hunt.
think of some other ones. The Cardinals, they had several quarterbacks they drafted, but I mean, they weren't like nothing crazy, but
Otherwise,
Justin
Jay
Herbert. I
Rosen.
don't know if you
Yep.
slid Justin Herbert in there.
Justin Herbert,
Josh Allen.
Yep, Josh Allen, Ryan. I feel bad for that man, Ryan Fitzpatrick. He be balling out.
I thought that was a Tyrod situation.
Fits you
Tyrod. No, he's the guy that goes around every time he gets hurt.
No, but
another
I'm pretty sure
quarterback goes
Josh Allen preceded him. Like Tyrod went
Tyrod?
down and Josh Allen took his spot over.
insane.
Because he went from there
yeah.
to there.
And the
then
Chargers. No, he went from there to the Chargers. And the same thing
Yeah, but he went from
He also-
Baltimore to Buffalo. Because he balled out
Yeah.
with fucking. Who was their best receiver?
He also did it with the Browns. He also did it with.
Who was a good ass Bills receiver? Don't be talking about him. all
Oh,
the time.
you're fucking what's his face that got Kelvin Benjamin,
That was
Sammy
Panthers.
Watkins.
Sammy fucking Watkins was balling out with Tyrod Taylor, and Tyrod went down, and Josh Allen took over. And then he went to Houston, or did he go to the Chargers after that?
He's currently on the Giants.
Yeah, but where he went to after the Bills, he went to Justin Herbert or
I don't know.
Davis Mills, one of the two.
That's what happens when you play for 30 out 30.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know your timeline, buddy. I'm sorry.
I got it. Yeah, he played on a lot of teams.
But Justin Herbert wasn't going to start either until Tyrod got a lung punctured by that doctor. I never heard about that because they were
He's
supposed
got a
to sue him.
settlement going on right now.
Because the doctors aren't supposed to tell you if you do this, you can play, apparently. Because, an NFL star, they're going to say, all right, do it so I can play. So, like, you're not supposed to say, if you do this, you'll be able to play this week. Because anybody's going to tell you to do it, no matter what you tell them.
Los Angeles Chargers, Cleveland Browns, Buffalo Bills.
This is in order?
No, I'll give you the order.
Yeah, I want it in order.
In order.
Ravens?
Baltimore.
Lamar.
Yep. Well, technically, yeah, Lamar, because Joe Flacco, he wasn't there when Lamar got drafted.
Who, Tyrod?
Yeah.
I thought Tyrod got hurt and Lamar took over.
Tyrod left for the Bills in 2015.
And then Lamar took over the next year.
Lamar took over in 2018.
Oh, damn. Okay, my fault.
Buffalo Bills. Which
Allen.
he took over for Josh Allen took over for him because
And then where'd he go?
got drafted Cleveland, and that's when Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, yeah.
And then the Chargers, that's when Justin Herbert.
Now it
and
was
then Houston.
Houston, yeah, Davis Mills.
And then now New York.
So don't be surprised if Davis Mills has a breakout year. That's all I'm saying. CJ Stroud goes down and Davis Mills just goes crazy.
Hey, Micah, do you know John Suggs?
Who?
John Suggs.
I don't know.
He had a few comments, and I didn't know. I'm reading them. He said to get the Bears fans on here. I just thought that was funny. I am about winning fantasy league. But I think Hendon Hooker could do some great things. We're going to finish it out on this one. I think that he gets a realistic shot this season.
Baker?
No, Hendon Hooker.
Why?
Why do I think?
High ankle sprain?
I think Jared Goff gets hurt.
Didn't you say someone was due for an injury soon?
I mean,
No.
Ryan Wist injury, but
That was Lamar, wasn't it?
I thought Ryan said, you know who's due for an injury? And I thought he said somebody, but I was thinking about that because I know you said it. I just forgot.
Due
You
for an
said-
injury?
Yeah, you said, you know who's due for an injury? All people go through an injury one year. But you know
I
who
say all people go through injuries who you draft quarterbacks.
And who were you saying was due for one?
Um,
Because I want to say it was this person because I was thinking about this.
Jared Goff.
Trevor Lawrence. Didn't you say that about Trevor Lawrence?
No.
Dude, he could be due. Like, if you think about it, all quarterbacks.
Perfect
usually
timing.
have-
Anthony Richardson going to the division.
all quarterback. No, I'm saying it's not going to be a season injury, but
Due
like
for
all
an injury,
quarterbacks
Lamar.
go
All
through
the
that
Lamar.
injury, that one early season, a shoulder, a knee,
Yeah,
an ankle.
something.
But you said that. Now you're talking about Jared Goff. But I thought that's who you said about was Trevor Lawrence.
No, I think the only thing.
Jared Goff's been hurt before, hasn't he? Didn't
Yeah, he's been hurt. He's got. I think so.
he? I thought he broke his thumb one year.
Yeah.
Was that
I
him?
feel like it's very.
no, that was Matt Stafford probably. Matt Stafford, I feel
Matt
like he
Stafford
broke a
his
thumb
I
every
think, a
year.
couple times. Yeah. I was like, I
Yeah.
feel like we always hear something about him breaking a finger.
He had a hand
Yeah.
thumb fracture. Yeah, Jared Goff did though.
You would think
Did he?
he was the one catching the ball for how many times he'd be breaking his shit.
He had a injury in where is it? Goff was diagnosed with a broken right thumb following week 16 loss to the Seahawks and was ruled out for the Rams season finale.
Oh,
in
Tannehill is what I think who I said.
Is that who? He just got hurt. last year.
I mean, yeah, but every time they draft a quarterback, you see what I'm saying? Like, Ravens trade Kyler so Lamar can finally have a good quarterback. Listen, I know y'all like to hate on the Ravens. That's fine. There's comments on here. Great. Any other last debates you guys want to bring up before we send it off today?
Let's take some odds on this one. Not really a debate. It could turn into one.
The
What are
odds?
the odds on Lamar's games this season? We going over or under games?
Under 6.
Under 6?
On that, I
Under
have got
6
to go.
games he plays? Oh, you
Under
are.
6.
Listen, I
I'll
know
take
y'all
that
hate
over.
Lamar, but let's be realistic here.
I didn't say games won. I said games played.
Games played, you got 6
Games
games
played.
more. Might add Joe Burrow's
Yeah,
missed more games than
definitely
Lamar
over.
Jackson.
I heard you say that last podcast.
He went
You
to
are
the
not
Super
allowed
Bowl.
to say that. That's not fair. He missed one whole season. That's all he did. You
I'm
act like
just
he's
saying.
Lamar
Y'all,
just has
I just want to
injuries
give the same hate where it's due.
How? The
They
injuries
also-
are way different. One of them tore their ACL, putting his heart on the line for his team. The other one's in and out of injury every fucking week.
No. Lamar's only been hurt twice.
He's only been on the injury list twice?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
If you count concussions, he's had maybe 1 or 2 of those. I looked it up the other day.
Mm.
Because I was
I think-
comparing, I was arguing with somebody online about Joe Burrow.
Of course you
I
would.
think Jets get off to a hot start, and then Rodgers goes down with something,
Lamar has a 50.
some type of injury.
In 2015, Lamar Jackson. Okay, he went in the league.
I was gonna say, what
In
did you say,
20
Mike? Though, sorry.
I said I think the Jets get off to a hot start, like 6-1, and then Rodgers goes down with like I don't know.
What's Rodgers' injury? I feel like he gets hand injuries a lot too.
Yeah,
Broke
he
his-
plays through a lot of his
He
injuries.
broke his
but
toe that one year.
I remember that. Yeah, where he
Yeah.
was something.
Lamar got
Like-
hurt in 2020, October 7th, with a knee patella sprain.
Yep.
He got hurt in 21, January 16th, with a concussion. He got hurt in 2021 of September, lower lumbar sprain.
But he still came back to the game, the same game. I read that report.
Jackson managed to play in Week 4 against the Broncos.
Yeah,
despite
he
missing
never missed the
practice.
game.
He was still on the injury list.
But he still played as well.
And then he had December 12th, he did a pedal ankle sprain, grade 2.
Uh-huh.
And then last year he had a knee PCL sprain.
But what
that's
I'm saying is
5 since the league. 6
games
in the-
missed. Games missed.
listen, I would put $100 that he plays over the 6 games.
I put $100 unless it's concussion protocol. Lamar plays the whole year.
But he got that concussion in the pocket.
And no, he ain't gonna play the whole year.
You don't think
He'll
Lamar-
get some little. I mean, I don't know.
He'll put
He'll
$100
get
that
something.
Lamar plays every game this year. Or
if,
doesn't play.
if it's
He
You
misses
got to put a
one
clause in there that if they go crazy and he like sits out week 16, 17.
yeah, I don't need none of that.
game. No, that's all right because I win my money. Nah, you don't want to. Oh, you want to bet $100?
That Lamar-
17 for 17.
if he sits for if we're high enough up, if we sit our starters, and if it's not a concussion, he plays all the games this year.
No,
It's
see,
not
the
a
concussion is an
concussion, no.
injury.
That's an injury.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, it's
You think he
it's
caught
an
that
injury.
concussion in the pocket since that's your big?
No, I'm just saying concussions. I mean, those are like you literally have to go out whether you're good or not.
That doesn't.
Well, if
Well,
you
you're
go
not
out, it's because
good.
you're not
Yeah.
good. Sorry.
that's not
Sorry.
always-
but
That's
usually what that
that's
means.
exactly what that means.
That's not.
You're so
always-
confused.
No,
I'm good, coach.
I mean,
over
it's
here.
an injury.
but if
Right,
if,
there's
it's
no
an
way to
injury.
argue that.
if it's reviewed
injury.
up top, that's not necessarily fair.
It's reviewed up.
You out.
Because you fucking stumbled or something retarded, or
That's
you
not
fucking
always
ran
the
to the
case.
wrong sideline.
Hey, what happened when Tua said he was good?
Listen.
It wasn't.
He's
What happened when Tyrod said he was good?
Crickets. So.
What happened when KD said he was good?
He's throwing up gang signs.
So that again and tell him to put his sunglasses on like the other night to make you shake on the bet.
All right.
Well, I think that about wraps us here today, guys. We appreciate it, Mike. We appreciate you being on, man.
Yes, sir.
Make sure if y'all are watching the stream, make sure you share it. Make sure you follow the page, like. If you guys are trying to get some t-shirts, make sure you message us. We appreciate it, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Later, fellas.
See ya.